Hello and good morning from Mount Dora, Florida. Today I'm here to go and find a waterfall in Mount Dora, which I didn't even know it existed. Keith, one of my good friends, huge shout out to him, recommended coming to check it out. It's right here on Ruby Avenue, right behind the Dollar Tree. The road ends way back there, but luckily there's no sign saying no trespassing, and there's a lot of homes next door. We're coming up to the gate that we do have to go around. There is an entrance right here on the right hand side that we will be going in just a few moments. But this is Wolf Branch Sink Preserve that we're going to be exploring today. I had no idea that the landfill for Mount Dora was right here next to it on the back of this community. It's really interesting to see all the birds, sand, and lots of garbage. Now Keith was telling me that all we have to do is follow the concrete road and we should be able to find the sinkhole slash waterfall here in Mount Dora. I just got to the bottom of the hill that you do have to go down from where you park your car right there behind me. It's only like a 2 to 3 minute little hike down it. It's not that bad, but we're gonna be going down that dirt path right there behind me because I can already hear the waterfall. Right when you get to the bottom of the hill, all you have to do is look for the concrete where it ends, and then you're gonna make a left. You will see a pole over here, and that's where you can hear the water off in the distance. Oh my gosh, I am super excited to explore this. I can see the waterfall in the distance. I had no idea this was here. I thought it was going to be really, really small, but no, it is pretty good size. As we get closer, you can see the waterfall off in the distance. Now, be mindful, these are active sinkholes, so be very cautious when you come out here and explore. But this is incredible. It's right there. This is actually really relaxing. At certain points, it must get really, really high because there is a marker showing how high the water would be. This is nice. They should put a couple benches, chairs out here. That way you can just relax and enjoy the nice scenery and the sound of the water. Now it does look like the water continues down like a little stream area. Let's follow it and see where it goes. I climbed back up this little hill that's right here to get to the top of this little embankment, but this is where the water goes. I am not going to get super close because I think that's the active sinkhole that you can see off in the distance. You can see the rings in the water of like where all the water's settling. But that is really cool. The trees collapsing into the hole. Wow, this is really scenic. I'm just gonna sit down for a little bit and take in the ambiance of the waterfall, the scenery, and how peaceful it is out here. Because this is a nice, relaxing day. Now I want to check out one last thing before I start heading back to the car. I want to see if we can go upstream and see where it's coming out of or see where it goes. It looks like we should be able to follow this trail going up the side of the incline or hill, depending on what you want to call it, and then it should wrap around to where the water is coming out of the ground or where the stream goes. So it looks like we came out onto the service road where the water authorities would be driving down, taking care of the land. I'm gonna get off of the trail just a little bit, see if I can get back to where the water is, go down this little trail over here where this like pole or electrical outlet is, and see how close we can get. This is always such a shame. If you come out here, don't litter. Pick up after yourself, especially if you're in a place like this where it's all nature, because you never know what wildlife might try to be eating the trash that you put down, and it could hurt them. Every time that I think I'm getting closer to figuring out where the water is coming from, because I hear water off in the distance bubbling or falling over a little waterfall, it's just smaller waterfalls going over rocks, logs. This is really peaceful out here. No way, I thought the water was all from like one stream. No, this is where it splits. Go straight and keep following that direction, or make a right and follow this one. I think we're gonna try to figure out where they're both coming from. I did come back up to the service road because I think that's gonna lead us to the end, or where the water begins, I should say. There is a whole bunch of places where you can cut into, but I'm on the mission to find out exactly where it's coming out. We can continue going straight or make a left. I think we're gonna make a left and see where this trail takes us and see if it takes us in the right direction. I keep looking over to my left to see if I'm following the water, and I can still see it off in the distance, so we're definitely going the right direction. We're coming up to a point where we can continue down the road or service road, but there's this bridge over here. I know this area used to be farmland, but I was not expecting there to be a bridge here. You can still see where the water is going underneath and all of the stones. Wow, that is an awesome find. Here's the water on the opposite side of the bridge that we're going over right now. We're gonna continue following the water and see exactly where it's coming out. Luckily, the service road really stays true to the water. All you have to do is just keep following it, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna find what we're looking for. I think we finally found it, where the water is coming out of the ground, but this is just one of the sides that has a lot of freestanding water, and it looks like it wraps around and might connect with that stream. This is a big area. I'm not gonna get too close because I know a lot of these are sinkholes. But I'm gonna turn around because I saw one way off in the distance, and I'm curious, is that where the water is really coming out of the ground, or is it just more freestanding water? And we finally found where the water is coming out of the ground. There was a lot of birds taking off because they were really startled that I'm out here. But it's peaceful out here. The water is huge. I don't see any like bubbling out of the ground. I don't see any like streams coming into this little area, but there is a fence way off in the distance. I'm going to start making my way back to where the waterfall is and just take in the ambiance just a little bit longer before I end this journey and see if there's anything else that we might have not discovered quite yet. Well, after sitting here for a while, enjoying this amazing little waterfall here behind me, our journey has come to an end. Thank you so much for coming on this little hike with me. I spent about an hour just walking around, exploring everything that this area has to offer, and it's so amazing that not many people are out here and not taking advantage of this amazing little waterfall. But thank you so much for joining me, and if you liked today's adventure, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button because I'll do other hikes and fun activities just like this in the future, and hit that notification button to get notified every time I come out with a future episode. Thank you so much, and I'll see you down the road.